So AMC is finally beginning to show signs of a support, and I want to show you exactly what it is that I'm looking at. What's going on, team? It's Ricky here with TechBud Solutions. Before we even talk about AMC, I want to remind you, tomorrow is the FOMC minutes report that's going to be at 2 p.m. Eastern time, and NVDA is going to be reporting earnings after the market closes. I want to host a free live session, but I'll leave it up to you guys. If you guys get this video to over 1,000 likes, and if you subscribe to my channel, I would love to host that free live session so we can watch the market together, react to that FOMC minutes report at 2 p.m. Eastern time, and NVIDIA reporting earnings after the market closes. So if you guys want me to host that live, again, all I literally ask you to do is subscribe to the channel and get this video to over 1,000 likes. But without further ado, let's quickly talk about AMC. Now, AMC is still in the red, but after yesterday's nice little rip up, the big thing that I want to point out is the time when it actually began to take off is after it was establishing its support and no longer showing signs of progress on the downside. And that's good, right? So, I mean, let's not sugarcoat it, but AMC has also sold off a significant amount or lost a significant amount from highs of $13 all the way down to $4.70. The big thing that I'm looking for is for showing signs of support. So no longer showing progress on the downside. Now, is AMC a stock that I want to buy and hold? Heck no. I still think that AMC is a shit company. I still think that GME is a shit company. But the biggest thing is knowing when to take action. And when this thing begins to consolidate and begins to show signs of a support, again, if this thing breaks above $4.90 or $5 per share, it wouldn't surprise me that this thing can absolutely begin to skyrocket and take off. The biggest thing that I would be looking for is it cannot continue to sell off. If it begins to show signs of weakness where it gets rejected and then breaks support and continues to show signs of a descending pattern, then again, this will only invite more people to short this stock because it's showing signs of weakness and more selling pressure. So the biggest thing that I'm trying to focus on is, okay, well, what would be my plan of action? I'm not here to pretend to be part of your movement, right? I've been very open with you guys that I've shorted this stock before and I've gone long on this stock before, but I only focus on day trading it. I want my trade to make sense. I see a lot of Reddit and meme traders trading based off of hope. Well, they hope that the movement works out. If that's your plan of action, I wish you nothing but the best. So I plug it into my risk to reward ratio calculator. And the thing that I would love to see is, okay, if we break out when it pushes above, and if it pushes above $5 per share, again, the whole point of this is based off of momentum, to let it rip up, but at any indication of a resistance, to not be afraid to take profits. And if direction ends up ultimately changing where I enter, but then it's a fake out and then begins to pull on back, then I'm okay with managing and mitigating risk. The biggest thing that I share with my LPP team when I trade a super risky stock like this is position size, position size, position size, right? I normally trade with $500,000. There's no way in hell I'm going to be trading this stock with $500,000. It is simply too risky. So again, the less that you expose yourself to that kind of risk and that larger of a position size, the more likely it is that you're going to be able to tolerate it. Remember, you don't have to squeeze every penny of your trading account into this. So the way that I want to approach it is with 10%. With a $25,000 or $50,000 position, I would love to take a trade that makes sense when the direction is in my favor and my criteria is being met, when the action is happening. I don't want to buy the stock and then just watch it consolidate for the rest of the day, or potentially end up breaking support and then getting rejected. Remember, having no plan is literally like a plan to fail in this market. So if you continue to go into this market just hoping that you're going to buy and hold it and then all of a sudden it's going to take off, I wish you nothing but the best, right? But if you are truly someone that's trying to be a little bit better and implement some form of structure and discipline with your trades, then please make sure that you create your trade plan. And again, this risk to reward ratio calculator, we provide it for you guys for free. You can literally just direct message me via Instagram, which is linked down below, and just direct message me risk calculator and I'll send it right to your inbox. But other than that, I wanted to quickly talk about, again, there's no news that's out for AMC. There's nothing significant that as of right now can potentially make this thing skyrocket. But the thing that I want to point out is that, well, we're not seeing progress on the downside after yesterday's rip up, and that's good. It's not the best because we're not really taking off, but it's not the worst. If this thing begins to break support and show signs of lower lows and lower highs, then again, that's only going to invite more short sellers and we could potentially see more selling pressure. So I love talking about both sides. I'm never here to talk about the profit potential without talking about the risk potential. And I hope that you can see that being expressed through my videos. So other than that, the big focus that I have is, again, for the overall NASDAQ market, NASDAQ tomorrow, FOMC minutes report, 2 p.m. Eastern time, and NVIDIA reporting earnings after the market closes. You guys know that I want to go live, but I just want to make sure enough people show up. So I'll leave it up to you guys. Drop a thumbs up, get this video to over 1,000 likes, and do not forget to subscribe and turn on your post notifications so YouTube alerts you when it is that I go live. And remember, if you want that risk calculator, send me a direct message right now via Instagram, risk calculator, and I'll send it right to your inbox. Like always, let's make sure that we end the year on a green note. Take care, team.